Hello students, I'm again here with another video lesson. Students, as you know that the lockdown period has been extended, so we have to study few more lessons online. And today I have brought the poetry, The Road Not Taken from the main course book of class 6, unit 1, and I'm going to explain you the same. The poem The Road Not Taken is written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American poet, and the poem Road Not Taken is the first poem from his collection of poems Mountain Interval, which was published in the year 1916. This poem is all about making choice and taking decisions. Taking decision is a part of our day-to-day life. It can make one's life, at the same time it can spoil one's life. So one has to be very careful and think properly the pros and cons and the future consequences of the decision one is going to take. Today you must have seen your parents and elders in your family. They take decisions, but after a few years you will also be a part of this decision making team. Like after class 10, you have to take decision which subject you will choose, whether humanities, science or commerce. The same thing after class 12. Again you have to take a decision which college would you choose. And the process of decision making becomes difficult when both the options seem equally good. The same thing here happened with the poet. Here in this poem, there is a traveler who was passing through a wood. Wood means forest. And he reached a point where he found that the road got diverged into two. And both the roads were unknown to him. And of course, he could not travel both the roads. So, he was in a state of dilemma. Dilemma means confusion. Which road to choose? So, let's see what he has done. I am reading the poem for you. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood and looked down the one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. It means the traveller is saying that two roads got diverged in yellow wood. Here yellow wood is metaphor. Yellow wood means this is the autumn season and all the trees are ready to shed their leaves. So the leaves have turned yellow in color. And it was giving a yellowish appearance to the forest. So the poet had called it yellow wood. And the poet is saying that be one traveller, it was not possible for him to travel both the roads. So he looked down both the roads as far as he could. But after a certain distance, the road got bent somewhere and the plants and trees blocked his view. Then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. The traveller observed both the roads carefully, and he came to a conclusion that one of the road was taken by many people. Why? Because the grasses and the dried leaves on the road were crushed under the feet of the people. So he thought that the road might be taken by many people. And another road was grassy and it wanted wear. Here wanted wear is personification. So he assumed that the road which was travelled by more people must be easy. That's why most of the people preferred that road. But the poet or the traveler must be a person who loved to take challenges in life. That's why he chose the second road, which was taken by less number of people. And he started his journey on that road. But after traveling some distance, he found that the road he had taken was no different from the road he hadn't taken. That means the first road. It was same. See, this poem draws a parallelism between the life journey of man and the journey of that traveler. Many a times we take decision thinking that this option must be very easy, this road must be very easy to take, there would be no difficulties in life. But they are unaware of the fact that nothing in life is easy. Whatever road, whatever decision we take, we have to face challenges. That is the truth of life. Let's see next. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. It means the poet started thinking, or the traveler, whatever you may call, the traveler started thinking that how it could be possible that both the roads were same. Then he went to the flashback and thought that might be possible that the road he had taken was untraveled that morning. That means nobody must have travelled that road that morning. That's why it seemed to him as grassy and wanted wear. But both the roads were same. Yes. But the traveller, he was curious to know about both the roads, that where those roads lead to. He had a desire to travel both the roads. That's why he consoled himself and he said that, oh, I kept the road. I kept the first road for another day. He said to himself, okay, fine. I kept the road for some another day. For some other day I would come and I would travel that road. But very well he knew the fact that it was not possible, because one road leads to other road. That means one decision make us to take other decisions, more decisions in life. So it's not possible for anybody to come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Here the poet is saying that after ages and ages, that means after many years, someday the traveller must be sitting and thinking about his decision. That there was a time before many years when he took the decision to travel on a particular road, and he must be telling this with a sigh. Here sigh means taking a deep breath, and sigh refers to both to two conditions. One sigh may be of regret and another sigh is of relief. Here the poet had not mentioned clearly whether the traveller is successful in his life or a failure, whether he is happy or unhappy. After many years, he would be thinking about his decision that he made one day. And whatever he would be that day, happy or unhappy, successful or unsuccessful, would be because of his decision he made that day. Difference means here, difference between happiness and unhappiness, difference between successful and failure. So, here we can come to the conclusion that whatever decision we make in our life, whether it is right or wrong, instead of regretting on it, we should move on. We should accept whatever life has given us. Students, I hope you understood the poetry. In case you have any doubt, I'll clear your doubts when we will be back to school. Soon I'll join you with a new video lesson. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and thank you.